Welcome back to another video, and in this one we're taking a look at the new jungle practice map that's in SMITE. And if you didn't know, it comes in patch, what is this, 5.13? Something like that? I don't know, whatever this patch is, it's coming up. Right now it's in the PTS, and they completely revamped it. Everything from just the scenery and kind of how it looks, some of the textures and everything, to the lettering, to adding a load of new features to really make practice mode helpful for either the people who really want, or I guess jungle practice is what it's called, to help people that really need help in jungle practice, and it can, help them test out new things a lot more than the old jungle practice did, and it kind of helps people like me who make videos primarily in jungle practice, and there's just a lot more stuff to do when you do those skin videos. So we'll take a look at basically what they did. So the starting area just looks different, like it's a new pattern on the floor and everything. I guess we'll start over with the Odin Bots and make our way around. So the Odin Bots are, the whole scenery is completely new and it's a lot more wide open. They added a lot more background too, kind of open it up so you can see everything in the scenery. In fact, is that the No, okay. I thought that was a Conquest map back there. But so you have 3 stationary Odin Bots now to practice on. One of them is level 1. One of them, I think, scales to your level, which would be this one. And then the other one's just level 20 at all times. So you can kind of test out what your abilities would look like maybe 6 minutes through the game, test out your level, and let's see if you're curb stomping someone who's level 1, or maybe you're really low and you need to see what you'll do against a level 20. So that's pretty cool. And then you also have a moving Odin Bot over here, so you can kind of practice aiming and stuff like that, well, as I say that. And then you have these Odin Bots, which are lined up. They can't move. They're stuck in place pretty much, but it helps you gauge distance a lot more. So like this Odin Bot is in the center. The second one will be 10 units, meters, whatever it is out, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. And then, so this will help with instant cast a lot, I would assume. That'll be the primary thing. So if you're, let's say you're playing, I don't know, Baron Samedi, for example, and you want to try to get instant cast down, it'll help gauge where the Neith will be a better one because of her her lane clear. It'll help you gauge like how far do I have to stand back to hit this, because when you don't have instant cast and you just have your targeter, you can see, you're like, oh, okay, I can hit him now. With instant cast, you don't get that targeter, it just casts instantly, so it can help you out there kind of gauging the distance and everything. So the Odin Bot thing is completely different, and you're like, well, where's the Raw Bot? Different place, because they have a whole different system. We'll make our way clockwise, why not? So right here, the first thing you see is set to level 20, and I love this. Rather than going 1, 2, 3, 4, no. You can just hit level 20, so that's amazing. Next one is we have the God Bot. So this is where Raw used to share one with Odin. Now, instead of it being just Raw, there's multiple ones you can choose from, and now it has its own section. I'm pretty sure they'll fight back. Yeah, so they'll definitely fight back. And you can just kind of practice. We have Neith, basically all the starter gods. So you have Neith, she's going to respawn. Oh, no, they don't respawn immediately. You have to activate them. So there we have Neith, Weimer, Thor, good old Ra, and then Nagwong. So you can just choose which one. That would be for, let's say, you want to practice what pen to build on your assassin. You can go with Amir, or let's see how much anti-heal. I guess you could go with Ra, something like that. Keep the clockwise going. Increase level, and they also have decrease level somewhere, which should probably be over here, but increase is the same one. It just goes up by 1. This is the thing where you would have to go 1 by 1 by 1 until they had that instant level 20. Over here is the buff camps. Now this is new and improved. You're going to see a theme with this whole selecting your own choice, essentially. So let's say you want to do the purple buff. Whoop. Purple buff. Yellow buff. Yellow buff. So on and so forth. So you get to choose which buff you want to actually practice on, which is really cool as well. Over to the right of... Okay, so the buffs spawn instantly back, but the gods don't. We have reduced cooldown. Same thing. Wait, no, because there's a reset cooldown. Reduced cooldown. What does this do? Let me cast my ult real quick. just cancel it. So my cooldown is at 62 seconds. If I do a reduced cooldown, now let's go reset it and see if the cooldown, so we were at 62, and now I'm at 17-second cooldown. So a reduced cooldown basically makes it like creative mode, I guess. So the cooldowns are instant. So I could cast that. You could just constantly do it. I didn't even know that was in there when I was making all the skin videos previously. That would have helped. I should have been paying attention. So that is really cool. I like that feature a lot. Then we have the Tower and Phoenix section. Pretty self-explanatory. Test out basically what the tier 1 tower will do to you. Kind of just see how much damage it really does. 93, 112, 131. Progressively goes up. Tier 2 tower. Same thing. Hits you a little bit harder, obviously. And then you can test out the Phoenix. And then you can obviously do damage to it as well. You can see, you know, what's ability to hit structures harder and stuff like that. So, new section there. So we have, that's a new section. The buff camps were there, but they grouped them up. The God Bot is technically a new section because it was grouped up with the Odin Bots, so that's been separated. So we have 2 new sections so far. And then we have Free Fight, which is the 3rd one. Oh, actually to the right of Tower and Phoenix, we have God Mode. Now, God Mode, I believe, makes you invincible, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go try to take some Phoenix damage and see. Yep, so that makes it so you just can't take damage. So if you want to test out on the Bull Demon, the Fire Giant, anything like that, and you don't want to die, you do that. This is called Free Fight. It's literally just an open space, but they have some, I was going to say obstacles, but like a wall here, and then just some open space here that if you want to get in with one of your friends and kind of practice 1v1s and stuff like that, you can do that here, which is pretty cool. I like that they added that. Something simple, but, you know, I probably will never use it, but some people might. We have item stack here. Now, this is another good one, especially for doing god builds, because let's say you're showing how to build a god, and he's going to stack Transcendence, and then he's going to stack, I don't know, another stacking item. I can't think of one at the top of my head. Rather than either having to go kill freaking buff after buff after buff to try to get the stacks up, or not including the damage calculation when you have stacks. So let's say you just show them what the damage is with Transcendence has 0 stacks. You're not going to get a full idea of it. You just go here, stack your item. In fact, I can show you. I can't show you because you can't really see. Let me see real quick. Will it show you the stacks here? Let me do Book of Thoth. So I have 0 stacks here. If I hit item stack, I moved up. I can see all of my stacks. Oh, so it stacks each by 1. That's what it does. So it's not as good as full stacks, but that's probably good because let's say you want to see what it looks like at only 3 stacks. That'll definitely help. So you can't see it because I have my HUD messed around a little bit for these videos, but trust me when I say that it's stacking 1 each time. Next, we have the Gold Fury over here. This didn't change. This is the 1 constant. Same thing. Nothing too crazy there. Actually, we could take her out real quick. I won't take her out. I'll leave her a little bit of health left. To the right of this, we have changed teams. That was the same thing as before. So you see Guang Yu there. How he's not on my team. Now he is. So this, you can practice healing, essentially. Although, I don't know how you would get them to low health. I guess you could attack Guang Yu, leave, reset the team, and then go try to heal him, possibly. To the right of that, we have the Fire Giant. This same thing, but it's a lot more open. I love the way it looks. Before, there was just a giant wall behind him, and you couldn't see. But now they added that nice background scenery. So they just updated the way it looks in total, and I really enjoy that. And then we're coming to the end here. We have Reset Cooldown, which just resets cooldown. So, I can do it with this. Right now I have 17 seconds left, and now I have 0. So it just automatically resets, and then the lane minions will be the last one. We have reset level here, which just puts you back to level 0, or level 1. You can't be level 0. Lane minions, same thing as before. It's lane minions, however, they don't just spawn randomly. They only spawn when you enter. And then when you leave, They leave. Interesting thing, though, the lane minions usually start off like these are your friendlies, but because I changed teams, the enemies spawn here. So I'll go change teams again and show you what I mean. So this is what they would naturally do when you just jump into a jungle practice. These guys are the friendlies, and they're the enemies. And then there's a thing here, which is really interesting. You can change the time of where it would be in a Conquest game or any other game to see how your spells and your item combinations would work on tankier minions. So at 0 minutes and 0 seconds of the game, the minions are obviously really weak. But the more time you're into the game, the tankier they get, the more damage they can take. So you could test them out like that. You could go, as long as you want into the game. So it's really cool. So we're 21 minutes into the game right now. We could probably still, yeah, I was gonna say we could still full clear probably because we're full built and everything. Let's crack it up even more. I don't know if there's like a cutoff point for this at all. Oh, 30 minutes. There it is. See if we can still full clear. We should be able to. Oh no, so we can't. Oh, no. I take that back. So 30 minutes in, it makes the minions immune to damage. That's interesting. So that's another fun note. That just reset it completely. So the minus button doesn't go down like one tick. It just completely hard resets it. But that is it, guys. That is the new jungle practice map. I really enjoy it. This is going to make making these videos even more fun than it already is. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more content like this, and social media links are in the description. Thank you for watching.